Okay, so this is a personal reading, and this is for Tracy. I went on ahead and reached out to your loved one again, and he had a lot to say. So, his energy when we started was quiet and watchful, wasn't wasting words, but is watching everything. His feelings of regret are coming up of not being able to fix something before he had passed. Um, there is a strong, stubborn desire to make sure that people he cared for don't get taken advantage of. And there's a protector in him that is coming through from the sidelines, even now in memory. He wants you to know that you're not crazy. Your intuition is right. Someone is not being honest. You're doubting yourself because you want to believe the best, and you keep feeling like something doesn't add up, or that a feeling, or he says that feeling is correct. He also says for you to trust your first instinct, not the explanation, or not the explanation that you've been given. Someone around you is pulling at you emotionally, and there is a warning to this. They're draining you. They're using your empathy to create guilt, and it keeps you in a loop of feeling like you're overreacting. The big message says from him, I'm saying this loud and clear, so listen. Don't let your fear of being alone keep you attached to the wrong situation. Stay loyal, or you end up staying loyal longer than you should. And give too many chances. And you always hope someone will change or step up. And you carry more of the emotional weight than the other person does. And he says, baby, loyalty is beautiful, but it shouldn't hurt. The emotional closure that he wants to give you is to, and he says, ensure she hears this one. Tell her she didn't fail. She did more than she had to. There's no blame, only gratitude. I wish she could see her worth the way that I see it. The final message for the beginning, because I ended up going back to get more info out of him, wants you to choose peace. The truth has already shown itself to you, so stop giving excuses. You're stronger than you know. I tell you this all the time. You will not lose anything that is meant for you. You didn't lose me. I'm here. I can fight for you and keep you safe a lot better on this side than when I was there. But no, I'm here. I went and did a deep read on your situation, and it's a triangle situation. So there's not necessarily any cheating going on, but there's too many energies that are together, that is creating situations where there's too many opinions, too many stories being told, and too many influences over one or more people. Someone in the energy is telling half truths, and someone is trying to look like the good guy while hiding things. There's emotional manipulation happening, and there's quick apologies with no change to the actions. There's promises that sound good but then end with drama. You're feeling tight-chested, you're overthinking at night, you're feeling uneasy when a certain person contacts you, and there was caution given with two energies. There's somebody that switches up their story depending on who they talk to. And then someone makes you feel like you're overreacting, and then when you're not, because you're clearly asking clear questions. Over the next 2 to 4 weeks are going to be critical for you. Something will come to light. A truth will be revealed accidentally, and motives will be exposed. Clarity will be coming through that you've been praying for. Do not ignore any red flags just because the truth is painful. Reason being is because there is a huge caution on the fact that your future depends on accepting what you already sense. I spoke to Steve about the situation that you're in. This is what I got. The man at face value appears to be strong, helpful, takes charge, and wants to look dependable. Behind the mask, there's dominance, there's hidden anger, there's need to control the environment, and he has a quickness to feeling threatened when questioned about things. He feels that he's the hero only as long as people do things his way. Now there's mixed motives. Part of him wants to genuinely help you. The other likes having someone dependent on him. The boundary issues. He can get nosy, intrusive, and acts like he knows best. The woman in this situation is passive on the surface, but resentful. She doesn't speak much, but her energy speaks for her. There's jealousy there. She's competitive with other females, easily influenced by the man, and silent but uncomfortably observant. You, Tracy, make her feel threatened, insecure, and she feels that you might take the attention away, and she is someone that doesn't trust easily. She won't confront you, but she holds it in, and because she holds it in, it makes her energy intense. She will end up turning cold on the man if pushed to that point. The energy between the both of them, he's the leader, she's the follower. They both have unspoken resentment and a fake calm environment when you're not around, or maybe you've witnessed a few of these, but there are small arguments that have created tension, and the tension never gets resolved. When you come around, their dynamic shifts. He becomes controlling and she becomes insecure and watchful. This means that you don't need to tell them too much about your plans or what it is you have going on for the day or what you're feeling. Reason being is because they both talk to each other at the end of the day behind closed doors, and when they get into these arguments, you are going to be the scapegoat as to why their actions are what they are. They may try to guilt you later into staying. They'll say things like, we did this for you, you owe us, or they'll try to have emotional leverage, especially the man. The safest approach for the woman, for you to get through this, just be polite, be grateful, keep emotional distance from the both of them, and have a plan to move on by yourself when you can. You have about 2 to 8 weeks before there is a massive drama blow up that is going to cause major tension in the household. After that, it's going to be strained, it's going to be tense and extremely unhealthy, especially mentally. It could cause a few people in the house to become unstable. They may make you feel like you should stay by saying don't leave until you're stable. Make you feel like you're not ready to go out on your own. The man may act like he is just trying to protect you. He may also interfere with your plans if you tell them what they are ahead of time. They may also make you question your choices. They may suggest things that end up actually stalling your plans and stalling out any progress that you make. They could give you a false sense of safety in their home, which would make you feel comfortable and thinking that you could stay longer. They may ask you to leave. The female will, okay? If she feels overshadowed, judged, disrespected, or the man is appearing to agree or take your side more so over hers. The environment is not violent, but it is volatile and unpredictable. The risks that you're facing are psychological pressure, gaslighting, make you doubt yourself, subtle manipulation. What they're going to say you being there is causing is financial stress, household issues, miscommunications, and then you're going to start feeling unwelcomed. You're going to start noticing that certain doors are closed when normally they're open, or you're noticing doors close as you're coming into the house, or you could end up receiving the silent treatment. Now, when I got back in contact with Steve, he said the man has a good heart, he means well, but his flaws hurt people. He's not as stable as he appears to be, and he wants you to keep your eyes open. It says, be aware of his mood. His intentions shift based on that. You can avoid things if you're able to detect when the mood has shifted. The female is not malicious, but she does overthink and jumps to conclusions, and the male does not reassure her. In fact, he feeds off of that insecurity by acting out more in the way that she's uncomfortable with when you appear in front of both of them. This man is absolutely attracted to you, okay? But he is trying to hide it. He watches you more than he should. He knows when you're in the house, even if he's not visible to you. There is a protective energy with an edge that he gives you. This energy is not platonic. It's emotional attraction. The woman senses it. That is why there is this uncomfortable shift with you two. He's giving you attention that he does not give to her, and she sees it. Steve also says this is exactly why you need boundaries. This type of situation gets messy fast. I'm just concerned. He said you need to stay neutral, private, and keep your guard up. The man is inconsistent. The woman is insecure, and you're the outsider. So this will cause them to blame you for the tension that builds up between them. It says this whole situation is about energy management. Okay, so this is the lesson for you to learn. Energy management. The smoothest and safest way for you to deal with these two, and for you to be able to stay there until you can figure out what the next move is you have to shift the energy, not the relationship. Because if you shift the relationship, the man is going to go ballistic. So no more deep conversations. Don't share your emotions with each other. Don't seek comfort with each other. No lingering eye contact. stay polite, stay warm, stay friendly, but not overly friendly, and definitely not emotionally friendly. When things start to lead in a direction that is too deep or too emotional, you need to redirect your attention to chores, running errands, handling business, a lighter topic. The way that you're going to keep the female calm and on your side is you're going to need to continue to compliment her, ask her for advice on things, spend time in shared spaces with her, involve her opinion in conversations that you and him are having. Bond with the both of them, not just him, and definitely don't continue to bond with just him. Avoid any one-on-one moments with him. You can give him acknowledgement, but don't give him the closeness. Steve says that he is planning on making a move. This is going to happen when he feels like you are completely and emotionally open and vulnerable. If he feels his partner is distracted, gone to sleep, or in a different room, he's most likely going to wait for her to either be asleep or not at the house at all. He is going to try to touch you on your shoulder. He's going to try to get you to laugh. And he is going to attempt to do this at night. You're going to notice that he is sitting too close. Again, touching, compliments, flirtatious touching. And he's going to say things like, if things were different, and I wasn't with her, or, you know, it's too bad you were Steve's girl first, type of thing. Steve also says that he knows and sees that you have an attraction for him. He knows that it's not deep, it's not romantic, and it's not intentional. It's because he gives you attention, he makes you feel seen, he steps to protect, and you appreciate the help that he's giving you. There are these things that I just mentioned are the things that are creating the chemistry, even if you don't want it. The attraction is, it feels good to have someone to be nice to me right now. And he knows that that's what that is. This man is ego-driven, opportunistic, controlling, and manipulative. You like the attention, but you don't want him to take action. Steve said that he wouldn't be mad, just uneasy if something did happen to go any further. Steve said that this man is not your forever person. This isn't the one. Be careful. Keep your boundaries sharp. Steve said he's standing behind you with his raised eyebrows and that look, but he's not yelling. He also says this, your feelings matter more than mine. You're lonely, you feel trapped, grateful, and pressured, but he isn't it. What Steve is doing tonight, after I talk to him, he is grounding your field, your energy field. He is warding the house. He is cloaking your vulnerability. And he is placing his energy in order to intercept theirs. Okay? And he's going to be able to nudge your intuition and keep you calm. He is also creating a path for other housing options to present themselves to you that come with support and not drama. Steve also said for his birthday, he knows that you have been racking your brain on what to do. He wants it to be intimate and private and does not want it celebrated with anyone but yourself. He said, light a candle. He wants you to smoke. Says to say his name in a moment of gratitude and with love. He wants you to smile while talking out loud to yourself about the memories with him. And when you're done, he wants you to say that you send him love and light. He said you will feel him on and off during this time. And he wants you to pay attention to where different areas on your body heat up. He says he loves you. So that hopefully is going to clarify everything, every question that you are having about this situation with this man and this woman. If you have any more questions, you know my number. You know how to get a hold of me. Okay? And I hope you enjoy celebrating him tomorrow.